Gemini. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading. Remember to check your rising and moon and Venus signs for a more complete picture. They do meld together. And there is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with these kind of readings. Gemini, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel, the likes, the subscribes. I am truly grateful. Thank you. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, 1 Divine Feather message, and 1 quote from a famous person. And now, here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The 4 of Cups, Gemini, water energy. This is Cancer energy. This can be someone that's rejecting a cup or just not seeing it or looking at it. It is a divine offer. But you're just not paying attention to it at all. You're looking at the 3 cups. The 3 cups where you found joy in the past. So right now you're feeling some moodiness. This is Moon in Cancer. Feeling some discontent. Maybe you're waiting for the right opportunity, but you do have options. There's that offer. You're contemplating joy and drifting and dreaming before getting back to that daily grind. Could be feeling some indifference, some dissatisfaction, boredom, daydreaming. There may be even some apathy. It's feeling flat and uninspired and self-absorbed. You may be rejecting something and going within. You could be tired of a situation, like your fists fed up. This is a voluntary withdrawal. It's like taking time out to contemplate and meditate on your emotions. Your emotions are stable. You're just not interested in something. And you may find yourself tired of a situation and you lack emotional resources to proceed. But the answers and the inspiration you need to go on are there for you. Do not sink into apathy. Maybe life seems dull and meaningless, so you'll need to wait for your mood to rise. So do not sink into apathy because it blocks you from seeing other emotional opportunities. And remember to pay close attention to your dreams. They are messages, especially the ones you remember really well. And watch for signs and synchronicities, and do not get stuck in your withdrawal. Find ways to move forward. Maybe you're feeling left out and not enjoying company, or there can be boredom and depression in a romance. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. Gemini, you've got the Page of Wands, fire energy. In this position, it can be a challenge, or it can bring in some tension to have this enthusiastic desire to want to communicate to someone and just haven't done that yet. This is someone that's beginning something. It's a new phase in life. It could be a new project, a new love affair. This can be someone that's bringing a fast and helpful communication. This fire energy person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it could be an Aries. This is the Fool's little brother. This can be a message of importance to your current project. It usually affects work, although it can be of a social nature, and the information is positive. This is a declaration, an announcement, an initiation. This can be a young man, a family in search of a young lady. It's standing at the threshold of a newly inspired direction. It's being intrigued and hopeful and inspired, trustworthy, a beginner. The 4 of Cups with the Page of Wands is an offer that you have turned your back on or rejected. It's a dissatisfaction in a relationship. And it's exploring if there's something else other than the things you are bored with. As you can see, the page has turned his back on the Four of Cups. Cups, water energy. The page is fire energy. What happens when you put fire and water together? Sizzles out. And now your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Gemini. And here's your card. You're in control. This is number 6 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. The Lovers. Air energy, ruled by Mercury. The planet of communication and planning. This has to do with a love relationship. Could be heaven sent. It's destiny. This is a union, a decision, a choice. It's temptation and attraction. It's struggle between the sacred and profane love. It's harmony of the inner and outer aspects of life and learning and growing through relationships. This can be a soulmate, being meant for each other. There's trials. That's what a soulmate is for in your life. You guys, we don't always get along with our best friends and lovers and soulmates, but it's okay because we learn from those experiences. And it's the communication is what is needed. This is a critical life decision. But it carries a blessing, and it may be a need to heal a rift or a romantic involvement coming. It's doing what you love and then everything following naturally. It's cooperation and an attraction of any kind that requires cooperation. This is a union of opposites, and it's a blessed union. It's being attracted to another person. And this other individual has personal and spiritual qualities that help you find a greater sense of unity within. Or someone wishes to consummate a relationship and merge with the other. This is a clear communication between the couple that is necessary if such union is to take place. This attraction may also be in the terms of an idea or an ideal. There's major dualities in life, and that can be revealed now through the right human relationships. This can represent a future relationship and a conflict that requires inside choices, and you will make the right choice. It's intimacy, attraction, cooperation, harmony, sharing true feelings. It's being alluring and emotionally open and trusting and intimate, sexually attracted. This can be a soulmate, and it's beyond instant gratification. It's very spiritual. This is finding commonality and making harmonious choices. It's appreciating differences and creating win-win situations. It's forging deep connections with others and loving passionately. This is a relationship or a love affair, but with some sort of trial or choices that's involved, and marriage may follow such a choice. The Four of Cups with the Lovers represents a stale relationship. It's needing more time to work things through. It could be hiding feelings or things in a relationship that you do not want. Your fourth card, it's the beginning, it's the card of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Two of Wands, Gemini. This is Mars in Aries. Fire energy. Another card of choices. A choice is between security and risk because you do have the world in your hands. You're wondering if you should go forth, and you started something, and now you're awaiting the results. You're aspiring to something and making goals and planning and making preparations. There's forward movement and a feeling of being in charge. But there are opposing forces, stay or go, taking place within you or another person. This is deciding the next move and finding your place in the world. And the globe stands for those future possibilities, and yet the potential is yet unfulfilled. These are high ideals and aims and planning. It can be a desire for travel. It's making decisions and leaving your comfort zone and exploring new life experiences and doing things your own way. It's being strong-minded and pushing forward and knowing what you want. It's being an original and ignoring distractions to get ahead. You could be creating something new and exciting and deciding a course of action and forging alliances. It's being strong-minded and confident and finding your place in the world. And it is possible to achieve great ends. And now your success depends upon your will and your drive to stay the course. The Four of Cups with the Two of Wands is wanting a change in career or romance. It's being too smart for the job that you're in. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen, Gemini. The King of Cups, water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. This is someone that's mastered the watery element. Oops. Our power went out for a second there. This is someone that is caring and sensitive. They're composed and wise and calm. They're a healer, a counselor. They hold in complex emotions. They're reliable and trustworthy and relaxed, and they're non-threatening. And they have a positive outlook. They may be interested in the arts or music. They're a creative type. This is a situation that's favorable, especially if it's artistic. This is someone that you can count on. They come through when you need them. They can be found in a helping position. Yet they need to stay in touch with their feelings. And this is working through fears that bring us into that desirable state where we are wishlessly happy. In love, someone may be worrying things like a terrier. They're the perfect diplomat, yet they show their emotions less than they talk about them. It's being sensitive and self-possessed, compassionate and cool under pressure. This is someone that's gentle and trustworthy and emotionally stable. They're responsible and discreet, and they're self-sacrificing. They have highly developed social skills, and they're very diplomatic. They could be controlling or concealing emotions, meditating, or even diffusing tense situations. They can be keeping confidences and providing emotional support from a position of strength. This is someone that's a wonderful counselor and advisor. They're a careful and empathetic and understanding listener because they care. The Four of Cups with the King of Cups is sorting out emotions. It could be someone withholding emotions and waiting for the right moment. The Page of Wands with the Lover's card is making the choice to leave your comfort zone and begin a new adventure. That's very exciting. The Page of Wands with the Two of Wands is enthusiasm and a communication about your new endeavor. The Page of Wands with the King of Cups is a new idea. You present this to an emotionally secure person. It's a passionate communication and good news. The Lovers with the Two of Wands is a choice and a decision. It's manifesting love. It's seeking your soulmate love. It can even be personal ads, online messages, a love relationship that you have high ideals about. Lovers with the King of Cups is making decisions in relationship matters and trying to see the best with idealistic views. The Two of Cups with the King of Cups is action on an emotional decision. Here's your Wisdom of the Oracle card by Colette Baron Reed. You've got Deep Knowing, Gemini. Card number 43, Deep Knowing. Intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, and hypersensitivity. Intuition is a facility that allows you to enter in a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask yourself, and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Relationship message. There are occasions when you just know, deep in your heart and soul, that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path, and suddenly, the lovers is also crossroads. Out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched inevitably into your soul. Someone has entered in your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process, so this also is a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. Here's your divine feather message from Allison D. Nicola. And this feather is Chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. Chickadee, Gemini. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. And now, here's your quote from a famous person. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. By Napoleon Hill. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Thanks, you guys, Gemini. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Hope you can feel it. Thanks for watching.